Welcome back, food adventurers, to another episode of The Weird and the Delicious. Today, we're diving into a Reddit post that asks, what's your favorite food that grosses other people out? The original poster loves fried chicken livers and gets all excited when they find a place that serves them. Apparently, for some folks, chicken livers are like their personal nirvana.
Interesting choice. I can see how fried chicken livers could be polarizing. It's all about cultural exposure, right? Depending on where you grew up, some foods considered gross are actually delicacies.
Or, just plain weird. I mean, who wakes up thinking, you know what sounds amazing today? A plate of fried livers. But I get it. Sometimes the weird stuff is what makes life spicy.
Exactly, Sam. And speaking of spicy, let's look at some of the comments. One person compared the euphoria of eating chicken livers to doing heavy drugs. Now that's a ringing endorsement.
That's quite the hyperbole. But hey, taste is subjective. For instance, I've seen people rave about mushrooms. They're versatile, but I wouldn't say they're euphoric.
Mushrooms? Seriously? They're like the weird cousins of the vegetable world. I'm all for a good laugh, but mushrooms are a bit too squishy for me.
Then there's the licorice debate. Someone said any licorice that isn't Twizzlers brand is like a culinary experiment gone wrong. But who doesn't love a good black licorice? It's like biting into an anise-flavored mystery.
Ah, licorice. It's truly a love it or hate it kind of treat. And speaking of divisive foods, someone else mentioned Brussels sprouts. Now, I actually think they're great when roasted properly.
Brussels sprouts are just tiny cabbages trying to fit in, and I love them for it. But what about pickled okra? That's like chewing on a garden hose. Still, if that's your thing, more power to you.
It's fascinating what foods people are passionate about that others find repulsive. It just goes to show that taste is incredibly subjective. Folks, we'd love to hear about your favorite foods that gross others out. Do you have a dish that makes your friends cringe, but you absolutely adore? Let us know in the comments, and maybe we'll try them out in a future episode.
Yes, please share. Who knows, you might just inspire us to expand our palates beyond the usual.
Or at least give us a good laugh. Until next time, keep eating boldly and weirdly.